Well, hello everyone. Today I am coming at you from this incredible space in Redwood City. And this is actually a bar. It is in Redwood City. It is called The Blacksmith. And it is as cool as hell. It's super organic. They've used lots of wood, metal. They've got an anvil over there in the window, but you're just gonna have to come to check it out. Patio with heaters underneath the stars and the trees, surrounded by beautiful buildings, lush plants, very amazing metals used for the deck with built-in plants, and it's just an incredible place. Very organic. The vibe here is amazing. These people just love it. Anyway, hey, this is a reading for Capricorn. Actually, during this COVID crisis, I'm doing a Capricorn COVID reading. So let's find out what's going to happen for you Capricorns, okay? We're going to get right into it here. This is actually a deck that I don't use. It's an Art Nouveau deck. So this deck has been stylized after the 1920s. That's kind of the inspiration for it. And so it's a little different than traditional tarot decks. But because you've got so many different things happening in your chart, you know, and Saturn is going to be moving out of Capricorn and moving into Aquarius. It's kind of been fluttering back and forth, but it's going to be going into Aquarius. It's kind of dipped, then it's going to do a retrograde, then it's going to go forward again. So as it's going to leave, what's going to happen with Capricorn? Okay, but Saturn is moving towards Aquarius, so thank God your cleansing is over. Okay, guys, what you've been going through, all that stuff, it's coming to an end. And so the chance is that it's very possible that you are a fragment of what you were before. You're completely different than you were when you went into this 2.5 years ago, when Saturn went through Capricorn. Okay, so let's do a cut and find out what's going to happen here, okay? This is just kind of a little additional bonus, what's up and coming for you, okay? Here we go. Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 of Wands. Prestige. Home. Solid. Okay, so what's going on with the home, huh? Insecurity with the home? And the Queen of Hearts. Wow. Okay. So isn't this a beautiful deck? Look at her. Oh, she's fabulous. Okay. So who is this Queen of Cups? And fear and insecurity, but yet we have love and generosity with the home. So I'm really confused. I think we should get some clarity, don't you? 4 of Wands. Solidity. Okay. We're going to do them like that. We're going to do some clarifying. King of Swords. Okay. Wow. So here's the thing. I'm going to tell you what's going on. Okay. So you've had a little bit of protection. You've had some divine protection, you see. The dragon is coming up here, and the dragon is a really cool card in this deck. In one way, and this is kind of what's happening in the world, do you see this ship? The people on the ship are safe. They're out at sea. They're away from the chaos and the ways of the world. They don't realize that what's happening on the shore, there's something happening on the shore. There's an outbreak. Something is bad. But they're here on the ship, and they're safe out there. So it's like there's been this period of isolation for you. You've been protected in the past. It's like you've been able to be protected. You know, you've been kept away from everything. You've been out of the world in a sense. The dragon, you know, the pagoda dragon, the foo dog, you know, kind of holding down the fort, that strength, okay? But we've got easy gain, deception, interest, and fear, you see. And now, as we move into the present, it's like things aren't so stable, are they? I'm feeling like there's some instability with you Capricorns. Everything's been kind of ripped away, the shreds of everything. It's like, you know, all of a sudden it's like the bark came off the tree, you know. And so here you are, you know, kind of just with this Eight of Wands, you know, easy gain, deception, self-interest. So there is some benefit coming to you. There are some things that you can take advantage of right now. There are some ways, Capricorn, that you can utilize what's going on. You know, there's going to be some opportunities for gain to get things that you want, and you know, kind of freebies, free money, you know, sleight of hand kind of stuff, really easy breezy kind of stuff happening. So that's good for you in that way. You know, you're going to have to take advantage of what you can get. You know, that's what goats do. You are the goat. Capricorn is the goat, and goats eat almost anything. Everyone knows this, you see. So it's a good time. Saturn has just left. You might be feeling like you're starved to death. So anything you can get right now is a good time to go out and fill up your cornucopia, okay? Take advantage of those things that are out there that you can get a hold of, whether they be loans, whether they be grants, whether it be funding. If you have an ID, you know, McDonald's gives out free meals to people who have an ID showing that they've been working in medical or police, fire, frontline, anything of that nature, military, stuff like that. So don't be shy. Utilize those services. That's what things are out there for. Some of you have worked very hard, and some of you really do deserve that, okay? Some of you have paid your dues, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with allowing yourself to be filled from generosity of others, okay? That's okay. That should bring a smile to your face, make you happy, make you wiggle your tail, okay? So enjoy that, benefit from it, grasp it. Get what you can right now. You see, spring is upon us. But here in the future, we've got two queens. We've got two queens coming up here. So I don't know what this is all about, because this is not you. These are not our earthly queens. This is the queen of air and the queen of water. So maybe for some of you there's a choice. Maybe for some of you there are two women. For some reason, I feel like women are just really, really, really prominent. They're prominently showing up in your future. So I don't know if these women are for business, if they're offering love, if they're your mothers, your grandmothers, your daughters. Well, they wouldn't be daughters because they're queens, so they're elderly, sisters. There's powerful women here in your future. They're going to have an impact. So what I'm going to tell you is you need to gravitate towards these women, because these women are going to somehow influence. One is kinder, she's softer, she's more generous, she's a loving queen. The other one, she's more of a whipmaster. She's smart, she's shrewd, she knows business. Okay, so there's these two women, these two opposing women. No, I don't think it's you being these two women. I think these are two women that you are going to align with, that are going to be in your life, and they're going to be very, very influential. Okay, and we will get some clarity on this here in a minute. Okay, and then, but for your for your outcome, we've got the Four of Wands and the King of Swords. So some of you are gonna wind up with some air sign. Some of you are going for some guy, huh? Is that it? Is that the situation? You're going for the air sign man. So he's a Gemini, or he's an Aquarian, or he is a Libra. And I could tell you all about these types of men. I know them well. What shall I tell you about them is the question. First, I want to read the Four of Wands from this book, from the Allen book, because this is the Allen's Orel tarot deck. Okay, Allen did this. He wanted this. So the Four of Wands, he calls this attainment. Four, it's solid. It's an achievement. Okay, you've landed something. Satisfaction. It can be birth. He says birth. I don't think that's a birth. Four of Wands, I don't consider birth. I think it's the goal is attained, achievement. Okay, so in other words, something you've set your sight on is going to come, and it sounds like, if it's this King of Swords, if some of you are chasing this man who's he's slim, he's really smart, he's a go-getter, he's bright, he's an intellectual man. They're usually on the lean side. He's usually lean. He's very active. His mind is a whirling dervish. He knows a little bit about everything. He's great with technology. He's interested in finding out things. It doesn't mean that he wants to do it all. Sometimes he's lazy because he likes to be in his brain, because he has a smart brain. Some of them are doers and some of them are brainers. They just want to sit in their brain. The Gemini men, you have to be careful of the Gemini men, because they, sometimes they're so lost in their brain they can't see the forest for the tree. So you have to be their wit master. Anyway, so you shall attain that relationship. That is definitely going to happen, okay? Should we get some clarity? Oh, well, we'll save that. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. 16. Stable, poetic, positive outcome. Well, actually, this is 14. What do they call this card in this deck? This is, oh, the Matador. Look how beautiful this card is. You see that? The show, the Matador. Okay. That is a good card. That means positive outcome. It's like you're the bullmaster, you see. You're in the ring. You're taming the beast. That somehow people would say that. This card, they call it the man and the woman. I don't think that's a really good name for it, the man and the woman. Faced with sudden danger, it means you have an attachment to life. You're able to face any situation with flexibility and patience, as well as protect the private property where your own emotions grow. Your ability to reason, balance, and between the intellect and feelings of others. Okay. So what this is saying is that you're going to be able to do this, okay? All that stuff's been stripped away. You're kind of starting over. Now it's a new show. It's a new creation. 2020, time to start over. It's a reset going on here, okay? So you're going to do it. You have a positive outcome, okay? But you've got to get back in the ring, you see? No floating, no drifting, no flouncing, Capricorn, okay? You had to start over. This is it. Do it over. And what I want to tell you guys, because, Capricorn can be amazing, great, wonderful, incredible people. Just absolutely out of this world. I mean, I have a lot to say about Capricorn, but I'm not going to just spill it all right now. Anyway, but I would say Capricorn can almost be a Gemini in a way, as far as, you have a good side and you have a dark side. In a way, you are like the Chariot. You're the opposite of Cancer. You also have a governance from the devil, and that is through the goat. And what I want to say is try to use more positivity this time. We are in the age of Aquarius. Don't go to the dark side. Be positive. Remember that things have ramifications. Things have an outcome. When you do things, do you want them to come out good or bad? Because nothing, anything you put in the water, anything you put in a recipe, it shows up. It is not invisible. Nothing we do is invisible in life, okay? You see, that's how it works. So what I want to say is, you're getting this reset, you're getting this start over, you know what you have to work with. You have this ability to know what you can do. And to achieve so much, you've been given so many gifts. So right now, what I want you to do is do that, and be self-caring. Make sure that it fills you with passion and it's what you love, and it's going to come back good to you. But also cross your T's and dot your I's. Don't do anyone bad. Reach out. Maybe try to do stuff a little more positively. Maybe try to be more proactive, And if you're male Capricorn energy, you really need to open your mouth and speak up, because male Capricorns have a real problem being forthcoming with positive emotion and good communication. You don't have the mind of the Gemini. You don't have the communication skills of some of the other people. You're not a soft, jelly, jammy Pisces. No, you're not. You're a Capricorn. However, you have a lot of power with what you say. You have the power to make people feel great. You also have the power to destroy them, to ruin them, maybe not ruin them, but to hurt them for life. And what I want you to do, Capricorn, I want you to realize that power. Take that power, okay, and do something good with that power. When you do something good with that power, and boom, look how the light just shone that up. The Knight of Pentacles, and here you are, the bringer on your horse of, this is what you're supposed to do, Capricorn. You see that? Do you see this beautiful, the Cavalier on the beautiful horse, bringing the pentacle? You know, you can be amazing. I know Capricorns who are just absolutely amazing at craft. They know what they're doing. They have a strength like no other. That's you, Capricorn, okay? And so what I want you to do is realize that that's coming. It's a long haul situation, you see? It's not a quick turn and burn. Yeah, right now you have some of this, but think of the future, think of the long haul, and make sure that all the wonderful karma coming to you this time, everything you do now, what you're gonna sow is gonna reap you a beautiful harvest of love and gratitude and appreciation, because you're capable of doing it, and that's what I want you to do. So bless you so much. Thank you for listening to this reading. This is only the second time I've used this deck. It's a unique deck, so thank you so much for letting me share with you, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and please subscribe, and of course, if your ships come in, please donate. My PayPal and Venmo and info and stuff is on there. I could really use a hand right now because I was hit by a car, so I would appreciate all the help I could get. Anyway, God bless you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.